Hello, good afternoon. Today is the 30th of October, 2021, and we are on the finish of our open book with flowers. How are you doing today? Is everybody fine? Let's get some light here, although sun is shining. So, let me see. What are you looking at? I think we could go down a little closer. Hang in there. We're going to travel. There we go. As you can see, we're almost done with our open book with flowers. Let's go with the symbol N. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Eastern Europe. A bit chilly, but that's to be expected for the end of October. I have drills all over the place, rather messy. So we're at the end where I'm going to clean up everything. And we're going to roll down the canvas because the drills are on there so tight that once they're put on there, they really don't want to go anywhere. On the one hand, yes, it's good. On the other hand, I cannot move them into a more orderly fashion. So I think this will do. Yesterday, we finally got the opening of our big winter canvas, which we will be doing. Let's see, can you see what I'm doing here? Should I go down there? Okay, this is the bottom. This is where the book is. And we're filling in the squares that were left out. So this is rather slow going. It's confetti work. We got the majority of the background done. So we are searching for symbols at the moment because it's a small canvas and we do have a bit of confetti in it. I'm very satisfied with the way it turned out. I'm satisfied with the improvements that were made. Come on. Too bad. Traffic picked up, so I'm asking hubby to close the door because I was airing out. It's a small flat. Even if it's cold, of course, we still have to air out. We need fresh air to be let in. What are your plans for Halloween? Do you have trick-or-treating in your country? We don't have trick-or-treat in this country, but we do have Halloween. It's rather new over here. And the kids absolutely adore getting dressed. We have where we dress up in costumes. This is before Lent, when we have carnival season. But now they have Halloween and they're enjoying it. They got pumpkins too, so really getting into the Western mode. On Monday is National Holiday, All Saints Day. And seriously, I need to get some video of the cemetery when it is, you know, all the lampions and candles are all lit up. And flowers on the grave. Everybody goes out and puts their relatives in order. It's also a holiday where families get together. We don't have Thanksgiving as such in this country, not like in the USA. Although I do cook turkey, but not the same thing. So this is an example for families to get together, and then the next one will be on Christmas time. Unless something unfortunate comes like the last time. Excuse me. Where we were rather limited as to how much we can celebrate. So far it looks like everything is in order and will go according to plan, which is a nice refreshing change from the restrictions that were necessary. Okay, I think you can see the symbols better than I can. Just holler if I'm putting it in the wrong place. Let me take a peek. Yep. I think you have a pretty good view of the canvas. I definitely do like the new setup. I think the videos are much clearer. I have no idea why there's such a through traffic. I mean, it is Saturday. But, you know, when we have a holiday coming up, it's, you know, the world is coming to an end. Let's go shopping, buy everything that we don't need. Yeah. Rather used to it by now. You know, this is the way things are done here, so... When in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? I still have not given up on the plan of going back to visit Italy whenever all this nonsense quiets down. It should. Looks like everything is under control. Over here. Yes, I am aware of what's going on around the other countries, but really, this is a fact of life from now on, I think. So, just like the influenza, we need to deal with it. So, we really did not have any problems with this canvas, which I am very happy about. I was rather worried to accept canvases from the company since we had such a hard time with the first one. But like I told you, I will not make up my mind on just one canvas. And I think it was a good idea because this is definitely no problem whatsoever. I have found no rubbish in the drills, no oil, no static cling. You remember the Halloween one we did with terrible static cling. It took us about an hour to kit up, but we did it. Now, they still don't have dryer sheets over here in this city. So if I want to get dryer sheets, I would have to order. And usually when I order, you know, I have to pay for delivery. So I either look for free delivery, or I will order a whole bunch of things together all at once, so I only pay for delivery once, which I think delivery sometimes costs more than what you order. This is why I did not order from an American company, because the delivery was ridiculous. It was absolutely no go for me. And then if I get a very funny customs agent, then they want extra money to determine the fact that I don't have to pay customs. I go, okay, I don't think we're going to do that. I told them, send the package back where it came from. So they decided to deliver it to me. I said, thank you. That was exactly my idea too. I do realize in the summer they have these new ones doing, what do you call it? Internship, even in the customs, and they want to show how much they know, They're real smart and hot stuff. They want to get as much money for the customs agency as possible, although they will not get more raise in their pay, so I don't see what the purpose is. Get good brownie points or what have you. Anyway, lately we did not have bother with them. This company is in the UK, it's here in Europe. And 3 small canvases came. Now the packages were opened, but at least they did not take apart the diamond painting, because this was double-sided adhesive. If it is poured on adhesive, there's not much damage that they can do, so it's okay. But a double-sided adhesive, if they lift the paper and they lift it the wrong way, it pulls up the underside where the adhesive is, and then you have damage to it, and then you have rivers and bubbles and everything else. We did that already. The new one that we opened yesterday, the big one, it looks like we might have to iron it, because, well, of course, once I release the top, it is poured down glue, but once the top is released, since it was rolled up so tight, it is a big one, and they tend to roll it up very tight so it fits in the box. I see the creases are rather deep, so we might have to give it a little bit of ironing. I will see once I release the top paper, that see-through. That's how you know it is poured down glue, because it has a see-through paper, that crinkly one. If it's an opaque paper, that's a double-sided adhesive. So once I release that top paper, maybe it will flatten out. I will see, and if not, well, we'll just get out our Tusty iron and we'll give it a once over. We did that already, showed you how to iron. Always on the wrong side. Always test your iron to make sure it's not too hot, because then the canvas will burn, and the plastic, on the other side, it will melt. It will bubble up, and we don't want that. So always test in a corner that, you will not work on anyway. So if it does make a little bit of damage, it's not going to hurt the canvas itself. Like I said, it's a big one. I think it was a 80. I would have to look at the paper again. I put it away for now because we have other projects going. I put that as a project for November. Let's say the middle of November. And then we are not going to have too much Christmas projects, because I have a lot from last year, so we don't need that much. Right now I'm making snowmen. They will be part of the decoration on the door. You know, right now Witchy Pooh is on the door. She's behaving. She's just sitting there doing nothing. She's got a little black cat and a pumpkin, and she's just hanging around. So I plan to make a snow girl and a snow boy. Right now I'm doing the girl. And then we should make some sparkles with the leftover blinkies that we have. I think what I should get is either some styrofoam balls, or we will make some snowballs from leftover yarn, and then we can use blinkies to decorate them. You know, we have them left over from some of the projects we were making. I did see some decorations for the tree, some newer ones. Those are almost probably we will do those. Because, you know, I don't want to do the same thing naturally. I want to do something different. What I saw was very cute was the Christmas carousel. I thought that was so cute. We're moving. So that's another idea that I am, you know, wiggling around in my brain. I don't want to go overboard because it's unnecessary. And like I said, we have big canvases to do for the winter. And they will take a lot of time. They are square drills. From what I could tell with yesterday's unboxing, the drill field looks good. The drills are clean. So I don't expect any big problems with it. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's a bunch of reindeers, I think 3 of them, in a snowy, I think they're pine trees forest. You know, we love to do nature scenes. The colors were not oversaturated. You know what we saw in the bags. I think there was 31 colors, if I'm correct. It is a big canvas, so I don't think we're going to have that much small confetti as we do over here, because this has 26 colors for a small canvas. But no problem with it, which I told you I am happy about. That's the church playing music. They're either ding-donging or playing music, you know. Traditions are very much alive in this small city, which I think is beautiful. I still miss having the health spa, the hot spring spa open in the winter, but they're selling it. And I guess they're asking a lot of money for it. That does bring in a lot of tourists and foreign visitors, though. So actually it's a good investment, but I don't know how much damage there was to it being closed for a couple of years. You know, the pipes and everything else, because the hot water, you know, the hot spring mineral water does have a very strong effect on the pipes. They tend to corrode much faster. I don't know what kind of pipes they use. I know in the outside pools they just replaced them and brought the water from a closer source. Which I think would improve the cost. Of course, that would make the water hotter, so they would have to mix it with more cold water, which is not cheap. You know, the regular chlorinated drinking water, that's what they mix it with. Like, we're not about to drink it, but anyway. That's how it goes. I knew I saw one up here. Okay. It's from the symbol N. Okay, and we have 73752. I see some of this light blue. We didn't use very much of the light blue in here. Okay. Well, we were supposed to have butterflies over here on the top. This is what I meant when the canvas is this small, some of the detail is lost, obviously. I have not seen this in a larger size, but I'm definitely looking for it because I love the picture itself, obviously, or I would not be doing it. And I want to see how it will look in a bigger size, how much detail is lost in the smaller canvas. So we will see. It's rather dangerous to go looking, you know, on a diamond painting sites because always I see, you know, oh, look at that, look how pretty that is, or I really don't need any more at the moment. So I try and stay away from them. Yes, I'm on a no-buy right now. Like I said, I have lots of projects going and it does get overwhelming after a while, and I don't think there's any use in buying a whole bunch of canvases just so I can say, you know, how much do I have in stash. Oh, I see some more over here. I can tell if I step back, you know, a little back from the canvas to see what details we brought out on the canvas. Yep. We are doing here, there, and everywhere. Really searching for the symbols. 3865. Got a few of this in the middle. Yeah, I thought I saw one over here. Whatever this is in the middle, I don't know. Okay, I think that's all of that. symbol R is 838. 838, where are you? There's a few of that over here to do. Let's see. Can use a multiplacer right there. In some of the places where it was possible, I used my multiplacer. Okay, it's right there, some more. Yeah, that's another 4 one, so we can use a 4 placer right there. This one escaped. We'll put it away when we kit down our diamond painting. Okay, the light is hitting this in the wrong way. I can't make out what that is. Okay, we're right here. This is the bottom of the book. Over here, the open book. The pages. I don't know what the dark as the edges of the paper is. Maybe it's like an antique book. A book about flowers and butterflies. And that's why the flowers and butterflies are flying out of the book, perhaps. Let's use our imagination. Yes, this is still the book over here on the bottom. Well, I think the reason we could get away with a smaller one is because there's one main picture in the middle of the canvas rather than details all over the canvas. But still, I did not see the details of the butterflies and the flowers that I did on the picture, on the thumbnail. So this is why I thought that perhaps some detail was lost because of the size of the canvas. Okay, how are we doing? Do you see any more of that? We need the symbol R. Let's go hunting. Okay. 3835 is the symbol number 3. Purple or dusty rose, whichever suits your fancy. I'd go with the dusty rose because I like it. 3. Some here, some there. And then at the end, you know, we did that together. We clean up the canvas, we double check to make sure all the drills are in their place that are supposed to be. Okay, we got some over here 2. I swear I saw another one. I will find it. Usually I find it when I put the drills away. Then I have to come back. This is what I mean when I say that at the end we're going to clean up the canvases. We're going to give it a once over. Most of the time with the magnifying glass to see what we have missed, etc. I don't think we have done so much confetti in the other canvases. I usually finish them by myself. I didn't want to bore you with it too much. But since this is a small canvas, I think we can do this together. So you can see the beautiful colors. And I think you were able to see how from an empty canvas we make a beautiful picture. And I'm sure that now you understand what I meant, that I do not make up my mind on one single canvas about a company. I think it was worth to hold back on my opinion. I did give constructive criticism. I didn't go, you know, hey, you stupid so-and-so. They don't like that. Customer service is people also, they are doing a job. So always try to be polite. Majority of the time they are having problems, so they just don't want to go into detail to tell you about it, you know. It's really none of our business. They do their best. And if there's a problem, so far I had no issue as far as them correcting whatever was missing or, you know, whatever. It's always good to have a video or have pictures because we are from all over the world and sometimes there is a language problem. And we all know how wonderful those translating apps are, right? You can get very funny results from one of those translating apps. It's rather difficult to make out what the problem is, so this is why it's a good idea to have a video where you can show them what your problem is, what your issue is. Olivia is behaving very well. She's not giving me any trouble, which I'm happy about. She did have a hard time getting here with all the customs and everything else. But I did get my package, so just relax. Try to be patient, and sooner or later you will get your package. More than likely later than sooner, but you will get your package. Okay, how are we doing here? You know you're getting toward the end when you finally finish one color and there's just a little bit of left in all your containers. Then you know you're heading for the finish line. Okay, do we see any more number 3s? I see one. Okay. There's another one right there. I just saw it. So thank you very much for spending time with me today. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Have a wonderful Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. Have a good time. Please hit the like and the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.